Hey, Dee Davis here with what every project manager needs to know about welding. In this topic, we're going to be discussing pipe welding specifically, metallic pipe welding. You can weld other kinds of pipe, but we're going to be talking about the metallics. So why is it important to understand metallic pipe welding for your project as a project manager? Because the more welded pipe there is on your project, the more potential risk you have to budget and schedule. Now, this does not mean that pipe welding is bad. That is not what I'm saying. Pipe welding is good. In fact, it's absolutely necessary for much of the systems on your project, whether it's hydronic systems like heating hot water and chilled water, or it could be specialty systems like steam or process piping. Understanding the experience of the team that's going to be welding your pipe is really important. Experience matters. It matters a lot. I have had people tell me I can teach somebody how to weld and they can be on your site in 2 weeks. No, that is not what you want as a project manager. You don't want somebody who learned how to weld last week on your project this week because their weld productivity is going to be very, very low. Not to mention the quality of their welds may be struggling, and that's not an expense you need on your project. Just like real estate, it's all about location, location, location. Where the welds are taking place can matter tremendously with your weld productivity. Are the welds taking place in your fabrication shop? Are they taking place out in the field on the ground? Or out in the field up in the air at height? Are they taking place underground in a tunnel or in an underground location where you're in an open pit? All of these things can impact your weld production significantly. The weld production you get in the shop is not at all the same kind of weld production that you're going to get in a trench in the field. Size matters. How big is the pipe that you're welding? 2-inch pipe is a completely different scenario than 10-inch pipe. And once you get over 12-inch, it's radically different. When you have really large pipe, you might have to have something that's called brother-in-law welding. What that means is you have 2 welders on the same weld at the same time. That way you have continuous heat that prevents the metal from cooling and distorting your pipe. What kind of weld it is also matters. So how many passes you have to go around the pipe? It's more than one. Is it 3, 4, 6? It depends on the service of the pipe, how thick the pipe wall is, and what kind of pressures and temperatures are running through the pipe. If you have a high criticality pipe with a big wall thickness on it, you're going to have to spend a lot more time welding that pipe. More passes means more time and more weld inches, which makes a huge difference on your project budget and schedule.